Hi, this is Professor Holly Johnson, and I'm going to be your professor for English 102, Basic Composition 2 at Mercer County Community College in fall 2019. Welcome to class. This is a short video just to help you get oriented. We'll do orientation, obviously face-to-face on the first day of class as well, but I just wanted to provide something in case you're looking for a little info ahead of time. So English 102 picks up where English 101 left off. You're going to continue writing essays, practicing your critical thinking, making persuasive arguments, and doing peer review and so on. And then we build and learn better and better research skills and begin to incorporate that into our thinking as we move along. And we do a capstone research paper at the end of the semester, which is between 10 and 15 pages. If that seems like a lot to you, don't panic. We will work up to it piece by piece, and you'll have lots of feedback along the way. So we'll build up to it. A couple of things to know. My class is a little bit different. I organize it slightly differently than other professors, and I want to tell you so that if it doesn't feel like it's going to be a fit, maybe find another section. Hopefully you'll stick with it, but just wanted to give you the heads up. So here's how it's different. One, instead of using a textbook, I use course packets that I've made for you specifically, and they're in the bookstore. There's two of them. There is a skinny yellow one, looks like this, and there is a thick kind of orangey looking one. I'm going to call it the orange packet, although it's sort of weirdly pink. But anyway, so those are your two packets that you're going to need. Everything in them is stuff we will use. You don't have to have anything else. And while I would like you to get the print version, if it's not in the bookstore or there's some sort of problem, it is online, and I've posted it here in some links just below us here on the announcements page. There are links to it online, and you can just read it that way. But I want you to handwrite your notes in it, and we're going to be using worksheets and stuff from it in class. So you are going to need the hard copy, but just in case they're out of them in the bookstore, or you are during the semester, you're away from home and you didn't bring them with you because they're big and heavy, no problem, it's all online. So that's one thing, course packets. The next thing is that I like to use something called podcasts to help with purveying the material that we go through over the course of the semester. So podcasts are like TV shows for your ears. There are ones on every single different topic you can imagine. There's sports ones and there's politics ones. And the ones we're going to be looking at, there are two of them. One is called Serial, not like the food you eat, but like a serial killer, S-E-R-I-A-L. And the other one is called Undisclosed. We're going to listen to season 1 of those. And they're both on the same true crime case that came from 1999 in Baltimore. It was about two teenagers. There was a murder. And so we could delve into that in a lot of detail. We build up as much information as we can about it so that when we go to write the research paper, we have a lot of knowledge about that particular case. But we're going to look at so many different aspects of it that hopefully you won't feel like, oh my God, how can we think about one case the whole time? We're going to talk about strategies for gathering forensic information, how memory works and eyewitness memory works in criminal situations, how people respond to interrogation by police, and all these other factors, psychological factors that go into what goes on in the courtroom and how juries work and everything else. So there should be a lot to keep you busy, especially if you're interested in criminal justice or psychology or education, sociology, liberal arts, any of those things. They'll tie right into what we're doing. Because it's about a true crime case and because it's about a murder, if that's a topic that you know will be triggering and you're not interested in, now's a good time to consider perhaps finding another section. I don't want people to be made to feel really uncomfortable as a result. Hopefully some of you will find that that's exciting to work on, but if you don't, I completely understand and want to give you the heads up now so that it's not disconcerting next week when we start classes. So those are the things. You need the course packets. When we listen to podcasts, I'm going to have you listen to, you'll be listening to more of them for the first assignment, but writing a shorter essay. And then you listen to slightly fewer for essay 2 and a little less for essay 3. We kind of have to front load it so you begin to know a lot about the case. But there are only a couple of them that you need to annotate. And what I mean by that is there are transcripts for, that's what why this thing is so fat. There are transcripts for all of the different episodes, but there's only a couple of them that I need you to take notes on or annotate. We're going to talk in class about how to do good annotation. There's also information about that in the yellow packet, which is like a workbook. It has the syllabus and it has all the information about, how to form a good argument and how to use internet databases and how to write a good transition. All that stuff is in here. We're going to use it a lot in class. There's a calendar for class in both of these. The calendar in the orange one is a little more up to date. I was still working on it, so I recommend you use the orange calendar. The other one's not that far off. but just so you know, orange calendar's better. Anyway, as far as the transcripts go, I'm going to show you the best ways to take notes on them. We will have 3 quizzes during the semester. They're not announced, but they're basically just to check that you're doing the annotation of the actual transcripts that I asked you to. If you are, there are only 10 questions. They're timed, but they're open book. So if you've taken notes, you'll find the information like that, and it'll be really easy. So the quizzes are there more for you than for me, just to let you know whether you're on track. They're only a small portion of your grade, but just let you know, we'll take them in class in the lab. So that automatically lets you know that it'll happen on lab days. Anything else? No, that's about it. Congratulations on coming to Mercer. I'm excited to work with you this semester, and welcome.